Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We have the second round of semifinals, the restart. It's from 0-0. It's going to be Kids Next Door versus Pointblank Alpha. We're going to be seeing Toma, Glockers, Kid Tech, and Titan over on Bravo team, sporting Pointblank Alpha. And on the Alpha team, we have number 4, 5, 2, and 3 for KND. So, yeah, we are seeing a reset of both semifinals matches in the light of certain events, which we will not get into, but it was a long process. It took us a good week to get it all sorted out. So, winner of this match, Ling will be doing the other one. We'll be moving on to face each other in the finals, and it will be decided today. And then we also have the All-Star game today, so I will be doing that later after that as well. So welcome everybody to the Ghost War League semifinals match. Again, it is K&D versus Pointblank Alpha on Airbase, noon with Overcast. So as soon as everybody gets loaded in, we're going to be ready to roll. And just like that, here we go. Round one. On the left, we have Pointblank Alpha, and on the right side, we have KND. Looks like number 3 with the sniper is going to be rolling up to the top, looking for an easy pick off the beginning. Looks like he captures the drone, takes it out. That was the mortar from Kid Tech, and the mortar strike coming down just in between all 3 members of KND as they push up the mid. Number 4 looks like he's going to be more mid than the others. Left side is going to be number 5 and 2. Mortars do come down on helipad, and now we're going to be seeing Pointblank Alpha moving off to the right by hangar, leaving Kid Tech at the back at the dumpsters. Gas drone is in the air from Titan. Pings are being thrown out. Nobody marked from KND just yet. Number 3 does take shots at it and finally connects, takes it out of the air. Same thing from Toma. Sounds like they decided to take shots at the drone of KND as well. I do believe that was number 5's scout drone. Number 2 moving in. He's got mines right in front of him. That's safety first, I do believe, and he did see it. Marks the next one. No mine kills for Kid Tech today, on this round at least. Number 3 is going to be moving up into the guard tower. He does have the elevated position now. He's got some good line of sight on these boys in the hangars right now. It's going to be good if he gets some marks. You want me to wear my hat? Thank you, Bubby. I guess I'm just not me without my hat. A boy has decided I need my hat. Brought it over to me. Mortar's coming up and taking some more shots. Gas does come down on top of number 3. He's going to be forced out of the guard tower. A little bit of damage now on the sniper of KND. Scout drone coming out from 5. These guys are scrambling. They are bunched up right now. They need to find their placements that they want to be in on the map. Pointblank Alpha is going to be moving up just a little bit out of the hangars. Kid Tech remaining to be the anchor. Glockers and Titan hanging out in the barracks, and Toma moving up and into the armory. Number 3 has moved on to the overpass. Ooh, I think he might have clipped Kid Tech there. Kid Tech does take damage. He is going to be hurt. Will we be seeing the reset on Kid? Number 5 hanging out in the back, going to be going to the back rock. What's his plan? Is he going to be linking up with 2? Ping's coming out from the mortar. Do believe that's going to be coming down on top of number 3 or possibly 4. Negative. Number 2 is his target. Puts it down right in between the 2 hangars. He was looking completely different way than I thought he was going to be. Guess they're looking for him to be rotating up behind them. How am I not in the All-Stars? I didn't put in for it this time. Nobody nominated me, and I didn't ask to be nominated, so therefore I'm not going to be a part of it. I am shoutcasting it though. I do enjoy my shoutcast, so that's just as good for me. Alright, number 3 going to be moving back up into the guard tower in the mid. They still have their gas. Titan, he did throw it at the hangar, so therefore number 3 has a while for him to set up and possibly get a pick. Number 2 and number 4 going to be hanging off to the left of number 3, possibly going to rotate back around. Watch for the rotate around back right from Pointblank. Switch perspectives here. Alright, so Titan is going to be in the back at this little sniping rock coming out of the spawn that K&D came from. Kid Tech going to be hanging out by the barracks. Glocker is going to be hanging out just outside Armory in the tents. And number 5, Toma is going to be in the barracks watching for the rotate from the back hangars. Number 5 could be a potential pick if he decides to move up and they do not see Toma. Orders go down on the roadside. Nobody there. Scout continuing to look. Looked like he was trying to see inside of the barracks. I don't know if he caught wind of Toma being there. Toma was remaining pretty still. Mortars coming down in the tents. Glockers taking some damage. Has to move out and makes it out with his life, but just barely. I do believe the damage was kind of splashed off through the tent. So lucky for him. Once again, are we going to be seeing a reset on Glockers? And now number 3 is going to be taking shots, I do believe, at the drone, but here comes the gas and forces him out of position. Toma in this top second story of the barracks, still waiting for number 5 to push up even further. Number 3 continues to pop off shots. Now Toma is marked. Number 4, we're going to be rotating back behind 3. Makes a move for the hangars. Mortars in the air from Kid. No resets from any member of Pointblank. So far, keeping it clean. No cheesy resets, but now the tech of K&D takes a mortar strike, a little bit of damage onto the tech. Number 2 is going to be rotating back. Decides that that flanking position is going to be overtaken just by himself. He is not going to be able to withstand a Predator and Toxic, I do believe. Now mortars from number 4 are going to be in the air and coming down on top of barracks and tents. And it looked like number 3 tried to take a poke at that second story window of barracks, looking to get Toma sitting there at the window. Did not find him. They do not know that Toma has rotated all the way over into medical. I wonder though, is this mine over here Toma's or K&D's, I mean? Possibly this could be number 4's mine just outside the building of medical. Toma's going to be sitting here. What? Is he just waiting on marks? What is he doing here? Can you see out there? If barely. Very barely. Very barely. Number 3, I'm surprised he hasn't taken another shot at getting up into the guard tower to get some more elevated position. Be a great spot to be in to see Toma go across the map to the right if he so chooses. So far, both teams playing very, very passive. Good mortar from Kid Tech, puts it down and has to force 4 out of his position. Kid Tech's probably going to be seeing number 4 move back out of that mortar's area. Kid Tech, is he marked? Nope, he is not marked. That's just another game glitch. Gotta love it. Mortars coming out from 4. Dabbing jump man, I added you on Twitter. All right, man. I'll once I find it, I'll follow you back, bud. What's up, Zach? Hero. What's going on, everybody? Sniper's gonna be tough for point blank. If he ever gets a mark and catches him behind cover that he can shoot through, number 3 definitely will take a pick at him. That is for certain. Not able to connect with anything just yet. That mortar, I do believe, was the only one he's actually tapped. For me, the snipers have been getting a lot of hit markers here lately. Even the MSR, it's almost like they up the health on the stalker. I don't know if anybody else has experienced that. I think I've brought that up on my streams before, though. Ooh, and a mortar comes down and hits the glass. I do believe if they were just sitting inside there, I do believe that would have caused damage on him. Toma over here on this left side on the road going for this flank. We have almost seen a full 360 rotation from both teams. 19 seconds is on the clock, so I do believe round number 1 is going to be a draw, and we will be moving on. Both teams kind of trying to get the feel for what they're wanting to do. And number 3, there you go, finds Toma on the flank. Good shot from number 3 to get a kill on the board. Taking shots at Titan, but not going to be finding it. 1 kill for round number 1. Round number 1 is a draw. Is what it is. Both teams trying to kind of figure out how they're feeling for today and how what's going to work best for them. Can't blame them. I mean, they had an entire week to prepare, but it's not always that easy to get everybody together and just know exactly what you're going to be doing. Point Blank knows what I'm talking about. It was a long week, everybody. Long week. Us admins were not very well liked, but we worked our butts off well. You know. We tried. Some teams ended up happy, others did not. In the end, we're still here, and we're still seeing the semifinals. I mean, who can really complain about seeing another semifinals from, our perspective? These guys, they're not too happy about the outcome, I'm sure, but I mean, we get to watch it. So now K and D on the left, we're going to be pushing up. We got a Tech, Tox, and Mortar with a sniper again from number 3. Kid Tech with the mortar does go up and drop his mortars on the quick. Toma kind of peeling off right with Glockers and Titan on the left, pushing towards that mid left. Titan shoots through medical. Glockers peels back right, going to be looking for Toma. Gonna hook up with Toma. Glockers is rocking the 9x19 today. No MK17 from Glockers. Gas comes down right on top of Kid Tech's position in the medical building, going to be forcing him into the corner to to avoid the damage. Number 4 is going to be taking some of that as well. Both mortars going to be taking some gas damage. Both almost identical. What's up, Steady? Yeah, I know it's you, Brahman. I know you got a whole bunch of crazy names going on with your YouTube and gamer tags and all that other stuff. But I recognize you, buddy. Oh, he's laying down. I was trying to figure out what kind of position his body was in right there. He was sitting still for a second. I feared that he was getting a disconnect. Oh, God, I said it. Don't say the word. Where's wood? There we go. Alright, so Glockers and Toma hanging out in the barracks. We got Titan and Kid Tech hanging out towards the back. 1 in medical, 1 in garage. Mortars do come down in between the hangars. Both teams seem to be favoring the middle position for the mortars on the hangars. Interesting. Very interesting. Number 3 finds Titan in the garage. Good shot from number 3. Gas drone does come out. Going to be looking for even more. Kid Tech's not moving for that body. Being very patient with that. Gas drone comes down and hits the medical building one more time. Kid Tech again pushed out of his position, is now going to be half health. Moves around to the back. Number 3 should have been seeing him push across. I do believe he did. Yeah, I do believe he saw him. Man, if they scout out those barracks right there, Toma and Glockers, Toma especially is going to get a real rude awakening and have to be forced out of his position. Mortars do come out from 4. But it's taken out quickly by Glockers and the 9x19. MSR opens up, not finding its mark. Mortars coming out from Kid. Trying to poke at Toma, it looks like. Hitting all the windows. Number 2 takes out the mortar drone from Kid. Mortar's going to be coming down on top of number 3. Safe. Kid Tech did miss the opening. We have seen it. Put a mortar down right here, and it goes right through the top of the tower and hits or damages anything below it. Kid Tech hanging out in mess hall, Glockers and barracks, and as well as Toma. Number 3 unable or is safe to hang out in his guard tower, and gas now comes down on top of Toma. Toma moving out of his position. Glockers does manage to take it out and prevent Toma from being seen as he moves. Pings coming out. Who would that have been? Unsure. Not really anybody has a line of sight on that. Only one I could think of was maybe 4. Possibility he saw Toma move. Very possible. So now number 2 has moved in on the body of Titan and is going to be having it locked down for the time being. Glockers again with the 9x9 takes out the drone, but not before being marked. Number 3 going to be on the move. Looks like we could be seeing him move up and into the guard tower in the back right. Recon tower is up and available, but nobody is in a position to do anything about it. And now number 2, we're going to be seeing a mine defuse. Nice and silent. Now number 3 going to be moving up into the tower. Good. It was a good defuse. Now they don't know that he's going to be there just yet. Silently move up into it. Number 4 with the mortar is going to be hanging out playing anchor, while number 3 and 5 and 2 move up to this back left corner. Number 3 needs some marks. Kid Tech again with his mortar comes out to play. Is he going to be seeing number 3? And mortars goes down on top of the shooting range, looking for somebody to be there and watching for the rotations across to hangar. Still again, both teams playing very passive. Number 3 the only one with a kill this entire match so far. Mortars come down, missing their mark. Toma and Glockers safe in their corners. He's put on the other side of the building. Who's on the move? That number 4 we're hearing. Here comes number 4. Gonna be pushing up towards the recon tower. All 3 members of PBA going to be in the back right of the base. They have moved out of the barracks, being gassed out. Still got time in this round to make something happen. Not even a 2-minute mark yet. What's up, Nat? What's up, Patriot? Yep, GG's, brother. What's up, Fire? What's going on, everybody? Mortar's taken out of the sky by number 2's Jammer. Mortar's going to be coming down right on top of number 5. Hits the roof. No damage. Gas drone looking. Sees Glockers. MSR opens up trying to make something happen. And that Glockers, he is below half health now. Mortar's in the air looking for even more. Mortars come down in between the barracks and the mess hall, going to be missing this mark. Now Mortar's looking for Toma. Ooh, Toma barely doesn't get marked by that mortar drone, takes it out just in time. And now MSR, I do believe he's going to be low on health. Kid Tech takes out number 2. Yep, 6 shots left for the MSR from number 3, but we have a minute and a half left on the clock. 1 member down on each side. MSR continues to try and open up on Toma. Number 3 is trying to use his best prediction knowledge that he can to try and figure out where Toma might be sitting watching in those windows. The gas does come down on top of mess hall. Just outside of the radius is Kid. Mortars come up. Number 5 does push up and up against the metal building. Sitting on top of the boxes. Mortars coming down. Number 5, is he marked? No, he is not. Yet again, the game is just messing with me. Number 3, Toma, I do believe, is on the hunt for 3. Yeah, he's looking for him. Look at that. He knows right where he is. Both of these guys know where they're at. Number 3 is going to continue to push away, try to get... Oh, number 4 takes out Glockers with a mine. Only 2 members of PBA left, but number 3 unable to finish off Toma. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Round number 1 yet again is a draw. Both teams are just playing so meticulous and slow, trying to make sure that they're not going to be a round down. Oh, man. Man, I tell you what. I wonder how come they haven't banned you because you use mods. Super Sand is a cheater. His AK-12 and other weapons don't have recoil. You think so? Thank you. I practice with him a lot to have that kind of aim. I appreciate that, man. I do. But as you can see, this beautiful controller is a white Elite with a nice little black charging pack on the back of it. Man. You think my aim's that good? I appreciate you, brother. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the views. Enjoy the show. Glockers coming out with the tech again. Toxic, Predator, Artillery. Sniper, Tech, Tox, and Artillery from KND. So no long range yet again from the boys of PBA. But hey, they're doing alright, but number 3 with the sniping has just caused a lot of pain and suffering for these boys so far. Making them very, very cautious on how they move. So now Kid Tech, Glockers, and Toma and Titan sticking together, not really making a push for either side, kind of waiting for a little bit of obscurity from the drones before they make their move. Gas drone from Titan's going to be sent into the air. Number 2 and 5 and 4. Number 3 pushing up through the mid. 5 and 2. Number 2 making a hard push. He's going to be running right into just about every member of PBA if he is not careful. Okay, he puts down proxies and moves away. Toma is going to be seeing those. Safety first, saves him some damage. And now number 5 hanging out on that right side, waiting for that push up the right back of the hangars. 3 comes down off the cliffs. Gonna have to be rotating left, I do believe, with 4 and 2. 5 decides to move as well. They're gonna be giving up the barracks buildings yet again. HVT guys cheat. That's cute, man. That's really cute. It shows how ignorant you really are. If there's any team in this league besides us and Black Sun Faction that don't cheat, 100%, it's definitely HVT and Black Sun. Just saying. It shows how ignorant you are, buddy. You thought Glocker was banned? He was, and I went through extensive research and comparison videos between Elite Trigger Guards and Strike Packs, and the inconclusive evidence to state whether or not he was using a Strike Pack could not come to a unanimous decision on a yes. So Spectre unbanned him. But I provided video evidence. I got into a custom with him and listened to his rifle. I got perspective view from him as well. And yeah, that's how it went. Spectre put that in the chat as well, so you can go and look that up as well. So he did put everyone. If you were to check Discord, you'd probably see that. And so, as I was speaking, number 3 takes out Glockers. Good shot from him in that elevated guard tower. So, again, just an absolute nasty position. Number 3 going to be forced out of it. Oh, and number 3 finds Kid Tech before he moves on. Let's go. Number 3 with the snipes, but Battle Rage gets popped. Glockers back into the fight. And now Titan alone over here with number 2 just outside. And Toma takes a lot of shots from number 4. SR opens up on him. Number 2 with the 9x19 takes out Titan. Now Glockers right outside the door. Here comes the engagement. They think he's on the right side door. Glockers, I do believe they're going to be finding him. Ooh, and on the left side, number 5 and number 2 with the assist. Take out Glockers. 1 member left. And he is... Where the heck is he? Where is he? Where is he? Toma, there he is. Hiding amongst the other blue bodies here. Toma... right there, and the 9x19 opens up on Toma, takes him out. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a round win finally. K&D takes round 1 of 2 draws. Yeah, buddy. What's up, Clutch? What's up, Inhuman? Super just snapped. Wouldn't call it that. That's right. Point man main for a freaking reason. Thank you, Patriot. Anybody who plays with me knows that I'm a pretty good shot with the AK-12. Anybody who plays enough with a weapon can figure out the recoil pattern of it and look like they're a dang laser beam. So salty as you want to be, you have to deal with the fact that I'm just a better shot than you, and you think that I'm a cheater just so you can feel better about yourself. Welcome to Ghost Recon. Get good, kid. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, 1-0 is going to be the score. And we've got Titan, Tech, and Glockers moving up through the mid-map. Hanging out in the back medical is Kid and Titan. Glockers pushing up by himself, 5 right in front of him. Toma on this left side with the Predator, though, can be a real game changer against a Toxic. Looks like number 3 does have the elevated position from his location. Looks like he can possibly hit the gas drone or the Tech of Glockers. Toma's not going to have a very easy time getting past the eyes of number 3 with that sniper. He's going to be hanging out over there right in plain sight if he moves. So they know that Glockers is there. Number 5 decides to push off and reposition back here with number 4. Rotating back to the left a little bit, back by hangars and the helipads. MSR does open up, takes out the drone. Glockers continues to be marked and has to dance around avoiding the shot of the MSR. Toma not moving. Going to be seeing him jump down. If they do not capture or catch Toma on that right side flank, number 3 is going to be running right into the M16 of him. Now he's marked. They see Toma now. Toma is fully marked and he is going to be fully aware that he is over there. Number 3 though, I don't think they saw him rotating. If Toma moves back onto that outside wall, I do believe 3 can hit him from that position. Oh yeah, he can. He's going to be looking for him right there. So that's something to watch for. What else have we got going on here? Number 2 and 5 hanging out in the checkpoint pillbox. And number 4 where the SAM turret would be. And by the way, Salvador, I hope you're kidding, dude. I really hope you're kidding. I hope you don't really think that we're cheaters like you say, man. But if you're serious, you need to educate yourself just a little bit there, bud. Figure it out yourself. Because honestly, we're good dudes. Every last one of us. And if we're not, and we find out that somebody's toxic and they don't belong in the HVT and they bring a bad image, we boot them. Easy as that, man. What's up, Dream Slayer? What's up, Delta? I still suck. Yeah, buddy, I know. Compared to you, yeah, I know. I don't claim to be anything great. Never once have I ever claimed to be anything great. Alright, so a little bit of nice little map positioning here out of Pointblank. Yeah, Glocker's still hanging out in that checkpoint. Toma's still hanging out on the right side. Titan in the back comms building. And Tech inside of the armory. Again, both teams kind of hanging back, not making a hard push towards each other right now. They're just waiting for some hard marks so they can make a move. Gastrom's going to be moving up and looking towards this left side in the barracks. Things are being thrown, but I don't know at what. So they do see that Toma's still on that right side. Titan does open up on the drone as well. Gas goes down top of him, forces him into the medical building. And then Kid Tech still hanging out in the armory. Here come 4, 2, and 5. Kid Tech with the gas drone instead of Titan this round. Titan picking up the scout. Gas comes down on top of 4, pushes him back, both him and 2 forced back just a little ways. MSR continuing to try and find someone to connect with. Blockers is just above half health and just a little bit of damage onto the mortar of Titan. Or no, that's I'm looking at the wrong side. The Tech, that is number 2, and the mortar of number 4 have taken a little bit of damage. Number 3 continues to open up with that MSR. What is he after now? The scout drone? Yeah, the scout drone, and he finally takes him out. Gets him out of the sky. Number 3 is almost out of rounds. He's gonna have to wait for some hard marks to hit something. Otherwise, he's just a pistol with some mines. I like his paint job though. It's almost like it's a glitch though. That's an actual paint job. It's kind of nice. I like the worn look at the buttstock. Looks like number 3 is throwing some pings to ask for them to scout out that location. He's gonna have to be really, really careful. Again, only has 6 more rounds left. By the time he gets to 0, I'd imagine we'll be at the 2-minute mark. Oh my god, what words of wisdom. Oh, thanks. Appreciate that. I don't know if that was sarcasm or what, buddy. Toxic! Toxic! What's going on, man? HVT recruiting. At the moment, we have full rosters, I do believe, for this season. So now, Toma takes out number 2. The patience of PBA has actually paid off, and these barracks have just been absolutely good positions for him. Toma just continues to take control of this building and hangs out watching for this back push from the hangars, and continues to punish them, because multiple times we saw number 2, or not just number 2, but K and D push up and get taken out by Toma right here in this location right here. So 1 person down for K and D. We're not even at the 2-minute mark yet. This could still come back to be a round for PBA if they make the plays correctly. Because, man, look at the health of PBA right now. PBA, only person who has damage on him is actually Titan, who is continuously hit by the toxic. Now mortar drone in the air comes down. I do believe we're going to be looking for Toma. They look for Toma, but not in the right spot. Going to be looking for damage right here in the tent. Not finding anybody. Glockers outside, just behind the 3-story building. Gas comes down now. Toma, forced out of his position, moves back to link up with Titan in the next barracks behind it. Number 5, number 4 still hanging out in between the hangars. Glockers with the 9x19 catches 4 as he comes out to rotate back inside of the hangar. Still again, not even at the 2-minute mark. That is 2 down for K and D. Glockers is going to be pushing up, sees the proxy, but just too late. Glockers is now going to be hit and is going to be at 3/4 damage. Flash comes out and forces him back. Nade being thrown. Number 5 is by himself. Has a little bit of help from number 3, but not enough to really make a difference at this point. If they decide to push 5, number 3 is going to have to hit them on the run to make a difference and make the fight easier for 5. Here comes the push. Speaking of which, pushes back, is flashed on the ground. He is going to be prone, taking shots, avoids being killed by Toma, but Glockers catches 5 as he tries to push away and from Toma. 1 minute 15 on the clock. Number 3, last one left alive, Kid Tech. I do believe going to hear him running away. Yep, he throws nades right at the entrance to the guard tower, and now 3 is going to be pushing back, looking for an elevated position to try and get some eyes on recon tower to prevent the hard push. But here comes Glockers, 9x19 ready at the ready. Going to be looking for 3, and here comes the drone from Tech. We're going to be finding number 3. Again, here comes the scout. Both drones in the air. Glockers 9x19 ends it. Round win for PBA. 1-1 is the score, ladies and gentlemen. We have a game. I was worried that was going to turn into another draw, but honestly, I mean, yeah, what Dream Slayer is true, but we use them for comparison. We don't allow them in competitive. And honestly, everybody prefers their Elite controller. Cheater confirmed because I'm a practitioner of the dark side of the Force. Yeah, well, you know what it is. Play too much. Yeah. Yeah, we need a life, don't we? I wasn't being sarcastic. Oh, thank you, Power. I appreciate that, buddy. I'm glad you weren't being sarcastic. Ooh, gas drone gonna be forced to push through that. Little bit of damage already onto K and D. Every little bit matters. Now that they've all got just a speck of damage on them, that could be the difference between a trade and a kill. Toma with the flanks. Anytime I've watched Toma play, he loves to run those yellow line flanks. Sometimes they work out very nicely. That laser beam that Toma works with on that M16 is nasty. Absolutely nasty. Blocker is going to be taking out the scout drone, but immediately gas drone gets thrown, and now going to be looking at Kid. Gas comes down, pushes Kid back, but not very far. Kid Tech takes it out. SR going to be opening up on the drone, takes him out of the sky, and now they're droneless. Look at Toma over there on that right side, continues to push up with the intel. Number 3, if he steps outside, Toma could laser beam him and wall bang him through that metal, which would be an absolutely clutch kill for PBA in round number 3. Does Toma have a... Oh my goodness. Toma. If he gets the intel he needs, look at that angle. If he were to get up on that... If he gets up on this right here, I do believe number 3 has headshots for days in Toma's sights. Gas comes down, forces number 2 just back a little ways, but not very far yet again. Not exactly putting it down onto the center of these guys, more or less putting it on the edge, clearing out a specific area just in case they're in a, I guess inside the hangars. Look at that! What I tell you, laser beams. Didn't quite finish him off, but the mark is all he needed. And there you go. Below half health now is number 3, who has managed to be pretty... Ooh, Toma dropping back inside of cover just in time to avoid the laser beam, the killing blow of number 3. Continues to take shots from him though. This material doesn't seem to be very bulletproof at times. Like we saw the other day that somebody was hanging out right here at this little checkpoint and took a shot from a ranger, I do believe, in that tower and took him out. Not sure what's going on with that cover, but it's not very good, and that makes me worried for standing for our boys overseas whenever they take cover behind that and call it, you know, call it a wall. Ooh, number 4 with a hard push, the toxic drone. Gonna be pushing up. Has Titan and Kid Tech to contend with on the other side of the hangar. But number 2 not too far behind him, but continues to push back 100 meters away, falling back almost all the way. Alright, so number 4 is going to be hanging out by himself now inside the hangar. No real help in sight, and now here comes number 4, pushes out Titan. Not enough time to put shots on him, but sees him move out. Doesn't ping it, but I guarantee a verbal recognition came out that he has moved. They're gonna force me to have to go get more water. Pings continue to get thrown. Toma comes back from his flanking route on that right side. I do believe that was number 4 opening up on the scout drone. Scout drone going to be finding him. Nades being thrown. Number 4 forced back a little ways into the tents. Number 5 there to back him up, prone. He is looking off to the right to see them, or see for a push from that backside hangar, and he's also going to be looking on this left side. Toma, here comes the push from Toma. Oh, and number 5 takes it out with the MDR, able to get and pop up from that box. Initially, the MDR did not get the prompt to come out of cover so that he could take shots to Toma. Instead, he shot the box, so I thought he missed his chance. It pops up just in time and shoots Toma and putting him down 1 man. And now Glockers, again, a little bit of damage put onto him from the proxies. And what is that? Oh my goodness, that was a gas. And Glockers with the 9x19 opens up and takes out number 5. So now scout drone on the ground, and the revive comes in, and Toma unable to get away. Number 3 takes him out. Kid Tech gonna have to run for his life. Gas does put more damage onto the area around Toma and gonna be forcing away any revive attempts. Good shot from number 3, denying the revive onto Toma. Man, it would have been nice to see a collateral snipe on that one. That was a perfect chance. And now full on repositioning from PBA. Titan and Glockers moving one hanger back. Kid Tech moving to the back of the map. And number 5 is a good revive, but they don't have the intel they need to move up and get him. Kid Tech going to be watching for the flank on the right. Titan and Glocker is going to be watching that left. Number 4 has a good position in the mid to watch for hangar and front helipad. So yes, he is able to see across there into that hangar and also onto the body of Toma, allowing 3 to move. Oh, good lord, what did I do? Number 3 now is going to be poking at the locations of Titan and Glockers, but not before taking a gas. Kid Tech pushing him out and giving his boys Glockers and Titan more time to reposition and get away from the shots of number 3. Still poking at the drone. I do believe he finally took it out. Yep, there goes the remnants and the parts of the drone that was. Now Titan going to be in his drone, pulling out his scout. Number 3 takes that out as well. Bye-bye drone. Titan and Glocker still hanging out in the hangar with Kid Tech moving up and into the guard tower. Not sure how I feel about that positioning with the sniping ability of 3 at the moment. All he needs is number 4 to realize that Kid Tech is up there, or for Kid Tech to give away his position. And I do believe that's going to be 2 down for PBA. At this time, all he needs to know is that Kid Tech is there and a wall bang will be attempted. Titan opening up with the MPX on the gas drone, unable to finish it off. Finally taken down. I do believe that was just a battery going out. Scout drone out from Titan yet again. And quick work made of it by number 3. Number 3's position given away, and again now going to be repositioning again, trying to bait the gas drone into an incorrect position. Wants to try and pull the gas onto that guard tower so that he can take the mid guard tower and not have to worry about repositioning on it because of the gas. Kid Tech, don't think he's in a position to realize that number 3 is on the move back into this mid, but he'll find out real soon. Here comes the gas drone. Will number 3 be able to remain hidden? And no, the gas drone sees him. Number 3 pushed out of his position yet again, and Kid Tech takes him out. Number 3 unable to get out of the gas in time, and now 1 down for KND. Poor Suey. Number 4, oh my goodness, Kid Tech with the SR, another kill on the board for Kid Tech. Number 2 going to be forced back, 47 seconds on the clock, and now the revive onto Toma. Here comes the recon. Number 2, I don't think he has his tech back. He's going to have to run and he's going to have to link up. Where is the other one? Oh, he's the last one alive. Rip me, I forgot number 5 was still down. Now look at number 2, forced to push away. 25 seconds left on the clock. Is he going to be able to avoid Toma and Titan? And up the back, here comes Glockers as well. Glockers has been able... Oh, and he puts down a... Oh, and the shot's coming from the MPX. 3/4 health. Continues to run away, number 2. 5 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1... Unable to get the kill. Round is a draw, saved by the runaway maneuver from number 2. Heineke, way too drunk to understand what's happening. At least you're drunk. I can't be. I'm still on call. And And hello, K-Dub, facepalm, okay. Sing a little. Oh, yeah, Heineko needs to sing some. Game is spelled Danger Zone correctly. Yep, you lit. Toxic coming out from Kid. Again, Tech, Scout, Pred. Number 3 puts down the MSR and brings out the Ranger. Tech, Scout, and Toxic. Safety first from the assault of the K&D, and safety first from Toma. 2 thermals coming out for the drones. 1 drone pilot, 1 therm on the side of PBA. And here we go again. 1-1 is still the score. Very slow game thus far. Both teams playing very, very passive. And I guess the MSR just wasn't enough in a gunfight up close, and decides that the MK14 is going to be a good trade out and have the PSG as a sidearm, leave him still viable in a close quarter fight if need be. So we're seeing a pretty good push from K&D coming up this mid towards shooting range. Number 2 going to be pushed up the most. Number 5 on the outside right, with number 4 going to be hanging out just a little bit towards the mid by helipads. I'd imagine we'll be seeing his drone go up in the sky not too long in the future. Nope, number 5 goes up instead. Oh, and both drones of K&D are now in the sky. Don't know if that was a mistake or intentional, but they're going to be going for extra intel this time. Gas comes down on top of Kid, forces a little bit of damage and a position move. Glockers with the 9x9 in the takes out 1 drone possibly. Gas drone still in the sky though, not able to take it down. Pistol brought out by Glockers just in case it gets too close, I guess, to preserve a little bit of ammo. Now gas drone from Kid. Will he be scouting out the hangars first, or where is he going? Looks like the gas drone is it's just below me maybe, or is he stuck? I think he was stuck inside of the cliff, but gets taken out by the tech of number 2. Immediately blows up his jammer to conceal his location, but allows for the other drone of PBA to go up if so choose, and they do. Titan is going to be marked, and here comes number 4. And oh my goodness, Titan takes out number 4. Oh my goodness, what the heck? Number 3 also takes out Titan, but here comes Rez onto number 4. Kid Tech going to be pushing up, unable to prevent the revive onto number 4. Nade goes up and over, attempting to try and get somebody, but misses. Number 3 with MK takes out Kid Tech as he pushes back. And now he's going to be looking for Glockers. Glockers gets away, no damage. Number 3 continues to watch that corner. Glockers as well watching that corner. Not going to have much of a challenge for number 3 if he chooses to peek out. Number 3, I do believe I'll give him the advantage on the long range against the 9x9. Now Glockers looking to take out the drone, and does. Toma going to be having to push back and link up with Glockers. 2 members of PBA down early in round 3. Glockers taking shots from the MK, none of them finding its mark. Number 2 pushes in with the 9x19, takes out Glockers. All right, Toma. Second floor, I do believe. Second floor of the barracks. Scout drone, I do not think found. Yep, they're searching for Toma. They have no idea where he is just yet. I do believe they're going to be checking the bottom of the barracks first, since that seems to be his favored location to hang out. I do believe Toma still has a battle rage left to use. He has not had any major engagements that would have forced the battle rage out. Toma going to be very careful about who he pushes and when. Looks like the gas drone from number 4 is going to be in the sky looking. Where is number 4 looking? Alright, let's turn off the outline. Oh boy, we saw the thermal marker of Toma in that second story, just barely. He would have to be looking to have seen it. Number 3 pushing up into the mess hall, unable to find them yet again, but scout drone going to be coming out soon. Here it is, and he has thermals as well. Again, we see Toma, but this is his vision, just without the icon, of course. So if he were to look at the barracks, oh, and he decides to go in and try and hit his teammate there. Inside the barracks, here we go. Number 5 continues to look. Uh-oh, here, I think he saw him. He sees him, Toma. He has now been marked by the scout drone, and now here comes the rotation and push from KND. Mark 14 decides to open up on Toma, trying to get a wall bang. Now Toma gonna have number 4 right in front of him. Battle Rage should be popped. Here comes Toma, pushes into the barracks, gonna be finding 4 at the door. 4 is gonna be having him come up on his backside, and Toma gets away from the moment. Number 4, no damage. They're still avoiding, Toma was avoiding damage for the longest time. Number 5 ends it though. Toma, he was avoiding damage like crazy, and I guess he did not have his battle rage because he did not pop it. He must have used it for something else. Unsure. But good push out of KND. That MK14 absolutely did the work that it needed to. Just a little bit extra fire rate. That's all he needed. You missed the pre-tox nerf days? So does Mudvayne. Mudvayne was a toxic main for a few seasons, and he misses the toxic in the way it was too. He has voiced his opinion to Ubisoft like crazy on that. So now 2-1, KND up by 1. Kid Tech and his boys are going to be on the left. On the right, KND. When MK14 does come out yet again, a little bit of damage coming out from the gas drone one more time. Number 3 going to be sitting here, enjoying the day, wiping sweat from his chin. Adjusts the glasses. Wonders what he's going to be having for supper tonight, I guess. Continues to survey the area in Bino, but decides nothing is going to be coming his way. So now all 4 members of PBA going to be on this right side by hangars. Number 2 going to be putting down some proxies for him. What are we shooting at here? We're shooting at Titan's drone, or we're shooting at Titan's drone? Gas drone from number 4 going to be in the sky looking, finds Titan. Titan going to be taking some damage, and had they not shot down his drone, would have been pulled out of it as well. Kid Tech takes out 1 drone, scout drone still in the sky. They're seeing every bit of movement right now from PBA. Titan, Kid Tech, Toma, Glockers, all on this barracks side at the mess hall. And now gas drone in the sky from Titan. Or no, that's not Titan, that's Kid. Kid Tech. 3 members of KND on the rotation back onto the mid guard tower. Where is number 4? Or number 3? Number 3 is still hanging out over here in the back. He is waiting for the push around the back. The only drone that could possibly catch him is going to be the thermal vision of Kid Tech. Titan with the drone pilot is going to be missing him completely unless he looks directly at him and sees his silhouette in the bush. Now scout drone coming out from number 5, going to be pinging out the locations of Glockers. I do believe they saw Toma as well on his move. Scout drone does get taken out and is still going to leave Glockers marked for a few more seconds. Number 3 going to be pushing back. Looks like he's gonna not gonna take the guard tower just yet. Gas drone from Kid is going to be in the sky. Gas drone from KND comes down on top of Glocker's position, leaving the right side corner of the medical building still exposed and able to be hid in by PBA. I don't know, like I said, the placements of the gas drones are a little bit screwy for me. Number 3 does take the guard tower and takes some pokes at Toma and Glockers as they push across to the small comms building. Titan in the armory, and now Glocker is going to be moving up into the guard tower to try and take some shots at number 3. Might see Toma try to bait the shots, and Glockers take shots at him with the 9x9 with the extra elevation that he has on this guard tower that number 3 is in. Does move, but number 3 dips back and into the right to try to obscure his position. Don't know if it was intentional, but moving back and into the right avoids Glocker's line of fire. Glocker's being slow to give away his position, wants to make sure that he can absolutely shoot to kill. I need more water. All right, map control number 4 and 2 on the left in the hangars, 5 and 3 on the right, 1 in shooting range and 3 in the guard tower. Kid Tech going to be moved out of his position. Number 2 pokes out to try and take shots at him. Titan puts shots at him and fights off the push from number 2. Nade coming out from 2. Going to be missing its mark. Pushes back through the gas one last time. A little bit more damage. Half health for the tech of KND. Toma, with his pred, continues to push up this right side. Wants to get even closer to the tech and drone of KND. Glockers. We forgot about Glockers over here in the guard tower. He does finally see number 3 or number 5 as he pushes up. But it looks like just a little bit of damage on 5. Don't think that was from Glockers though. Oh, and Titan takes out 2. Number 4 takes out Kid. Uh-oh, here comes a 2-man push. Number 4, a little bit of trouble. Got Toma right on him. Toma takes out number 4. And now Kid, Toma and Titan going to be having number 3 and 5 push. But a battle rage Toma going for the revive onto Kid. It's going to be easy peasy, no problem. Gets him back into the fight for V2. Back and forth, ladies and gentlemen. Back and forth. Back and forth. K&D in a hard spot right now. Has Glockers down the range from him. And now Toma pushed up onto 5. Battle Rage has been spent. But here comes the stun. Scout drone pushes up and takes out Toma. What in the world just happened? Number 5 with the MDR takes out Toma as he comes around the corner on him. What did I just see? Glockers, though, on that right side. We're going to have to be careful of him. Scout drone needs to catch Glockers on this right side flank. Number 3 continues to take that PSG and put shots at the drone. Kid Tech brought out of it. Flash nades coming in. Kid Tech going to be putting the frag to slow him down. Number 4. Oh, Titan. He didn't see him move. And now he's up, but Titan now is going to be coming around the corner. Titan takes out number 4. Now number 3 knows he's there. Here comes the push of number 3. And Titan with the MPX takes him out. Headshots on that number 3. Good engagement. Number 5. Again, another one takes out Glockers. Here's Kid Tech and Titan right in front of him, though. He knows Titan's there. Oh, number 5. And Kid Tech ends it. SR makes it a 2-2 game. Wow. That was crazy right there. That was nuts. MDR comes around full flash, I would have thought. And Toma probably thought as well that he should have been fully flashed off of that. And he just comes around the corner and smokes him with an MDR. Like, what in the world just happened? Oh, you're all right. You're all right. Alrighty then. Let's go hunting, boys. Let's go hunting. Let's go. Mortars coming down right in front of Toma. Toma's going to be peeling off to the right. Again, Titan and Glockers still on the left. But Glockers, again, about the same thing every time. Comes right up to this point with Titan and then peels off right to go towards Toma. So now Glockers and Toma pushing up the right side towards number 3. Number 3 has put down the marksman. So number 3, the only one on this back hanger, watching for this push. It's going to be Pred against Pred. PBA is very confident in their composition of ghost operators. Their classes. Not once have they really changed up. I mean, they switched around to where Kid's not running mortar, but you know, they've been pretty consistent with the Scout and Gas being their drones of choice. And of course, Glockers and Toma with the Pred. Not changing it up, but 3 has gone from MSR to Mark 14 and down to the Pred of the M16. Number 2 with the Tech, very solid on that. 5 with the Scout, and number 4 with the mortar now instead of a gas. Mortars do come down, and they're going to be hitting the in between the tents and the barracks, not finding anybody there to connect with really. A little bit of damage on Glock, but I do believe Glock was hit by a gas drone. Tech does come out. I do believe that was from Glockers. Good lord. So now number 2 has reinforced the position of number 3, and all 4 members of PBA are going to be over here in the mess hall and barracks locations. Number 2 going to be throwing down some proxies. Puts one next to the red barrel, but if they come around the corner, it's going to be pretty much lights out for both of those explosives. One causing a chain reaction. Number 3 going to be having some pings. Number 3 takes out Toma. Good shots from number 3 on the Pred. I like seeing Pred from Sui. Solid Pred player. Man, Toma. If Toma had known he was there, Toma with his laser beams. And that would have been a heck of a gunfight if they'd both known that each other was there. Pings continue to get thrown. I do believe he's trying to tell them that Glockers is in there with Toma. Titan is going to be moving up next to Glockers. Glockers continues to look, and here comes the revive. Gets him up. Toma back into the fight. What a revive, but Toma gets back inside, but just to be shot down by number 3 again. Glockers with the revive. Here comes number 2 pushing up just a little bit more. Glockers gets him back into the fight yet again. Number 2 pushes in, and he's there, and he gets them both. Number 3 and 2 with the exchange between Glockers and Toma. Here comes 2 and takes out Titan. What a series of events. Wow. What a push in from 2 to take out Toma and Glockers from the backside as 3 wall banged him. Good lord, what in the world? Let's go. 3 sees Kid, ends it, makes it a 3-2 game. K&D up by 1 now. Gee whiz. That was fun. Good round from K&D. Good push. The Pred from number 3 just coming in handy. Scout and Artillery coming out for the drones of K&D with Toxic and Scout yet again from the boys of PBA. Scout drone, one of the most important abilities in the game, in your opinion? I would have to agree with that opinion. I do believe that is a powerful drone in itself as well. So round number 6, it is a 3-2 game with K&D being up by 1. Tech comes out right away and takes down Kid Tech's drone. Not before putting down gas and kind of just causing a split basically. Number 3 takes just a little speck of damage as he goes around the outside edge of it. Here comes a hard push for K and D right up the mid left. Toma right in front of him. Toma is found. I don't know if that's Battle Rage being popped or not. Not quite. Saves it. And we have a sound glitch. Ladies and gentlemen, that is not a hack or a mod or anything stupid. That is just a sound glitch. We've seen it before with the AK-12. We've seen it before with... I mean, it's nothing new. Basically, number 3 sounds like he's shooting a G28 out of his M16. Many mortar strikes coming out from the members of K&D trying to take out Toma. Alright, so number 4 has taken out Titan with an explosion. And now Titan on the ground early for PBA. One drone taken out of the fight. Scout drone not going to be used by PBA anytime soon. And now the drone from number 5 is going to be in the sky. And it looks like almost all 3 members of PBA are marked. Tech does take it out of the sky, but at what cost? All 3 members have been found, and they're going to be pushed hard back into the hangar area. Toma going to be hanging out in the back right, looking for 3 to push up, but finds 5 in the guard tower. Now both M16s open up on each other. Toma decides to push back right, and now number 3 is going to be looking for Toma yet again. Number 2 pushes across to the hangars from the helipads. Blocker is going to be the one that's going to be in front of him. Gives away his position. 2 is going to be hearing him. 2 sees him, but not in time. He's got help. Kid Tech's there, but not before 9x19 opens up on Kid, takes him out. Here comes 3, 2 coming back around the corner. Glockers continues to chase him. Number 4 with the SR takes out Glockers, and now Toma again left alone. This is not the first time Toma has been left by himself to fend off the members of K&D. Toma right around the corner from him. 4 comes in, and 2 members of K&D push around the corner, making it a game point for K&D. Ladies and gentlemen, we're 1 round away from K&D moving on to the finals. Any update from the other stream on the other game? Anybody? Ling is streaming it. What's the score at over there between TKO and Rush? Did I get a new camera or did I just shave? Oh man, I just shaved. It's all about that lighting, man. All about that lighting. Predator again from 3, 2 on Tech, Scout on 5, and 4 on Artillery, Toxic Tech, Scout, and Pred from the boys of PBA. Ladies and gentlemen, round number 7, game point. 4-2. K&D just need one more to move on to the finals. Tech is being saved. Kid Tech's drone is still in the air gathering intel, but not for long. Taken out of the sky, it is Toma on the right side, going to be looking for that flank again. Titan up in front of Glockers. Glockers needs to push up with Titan. Here comes number 2 right into the shooting range. 5 looking for that push on the right side as well, but Toma, they need to watch out for Toma. I do believe Toma, I will be I don't know. 5 looks like he's actually looking back and forth between that side and the front of him. I think I predict Toma's gonna get a pick on 5. They're gonna see him in one of the drones, and he's gonna push up and take out the scout of K&D. That's my prediction. I'm gonna stick to it. Mortars do come down looking for Titan or anybody there in the medic building. Nothing was found. Gas drone from Kid Tech in the sky now. Number 3 has pushed up with number 2. And number 5 is there as well, watching the left side mid. So number 5 has pushed up and away from the position of Toma. Forcing the battle rage. Number 3 is now going to be hit by Glockers quite a bit with that 9x9. Zoom back out, see where everybody's at. 2 and 5 pushed out of position in the shooting range. Scout coming out from Titan. Number 4 with the mortar on the right side. Going to be watching for Toma on the right as well. But I don't think they're watching nearly as much as they should be. So I'm not sure if 3 even sees Toma over here. Ah, they do. They do. He was shooting over that way. Man. Glockers has been lit up. He is very, very low health. Toma still has a little bit of damage on him, but I do believe he still has battle rage in his back pocket. Titan has a little bit of damage on him, and 3 members of K and D also have a speck of damage, probably from the gas drone. Glockers avoids the damage. Has to go prone to do so, though. Number 3 does put some shots that way, trying to get some wall bangs on him. Does not find what he's looking for. Gas on top of 3 pushes him out of position. Toma is going to be pushing up, and my grandparents are here. I told them that I was going to be doing this. Number 3 and Toma take shots at each other. Looks like 3 taking some pretty good damage from Toma. But Toma now is half health as well. Continuing to shoot back and forth, these predators forcing the battle rage onto Toma. 3 does not have his, so therefore he is going to have to be careful. Toma, with his battle rage, decides to push back towards Glockers. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. My daughter refused to let in my grandparents, so I had to go do it. Number 2 takes out Toma, and now he's got all 3 remaining, or all 4 members of K&D pushing up. Glockers does find 2. Titan finds 3. It is down to being a 2v3. PBA makes a very quick comeback on this. And now number 4 takes out Glockers, making it an even 2-2. They know Titan's back there. He did shoot. They know he's there. Number 4 slowly pushes around looking for Titan. Ducks back in. Oh man, the revives could be taken so easily right now. Again, lacking the intel. It is drones against drones. Rush 4 versus TKO 2. Wow. Whoa. Rush is up by 2 on TKO. Wow. Okay. Go Rush. I'll be the first to admit that was not the outcome that I was expecting. Very nice though. So number 4 and his drone is going to be looking, and orders do come out. Here come the revives. They realize that they are far away from the some tough damage onto Kid. Now he is in trouble. Avoids the proxy mine just barely. How did he avoid that proxy mine? Was that one of theirs, I wonder? So now number 3, the only one left to get up, and now nades are being thrown by Titan. Here comes 4 around the side, looking for Titan. Sees him, and the SR opens up and takes out Titan. 1 left for K&D to take out, and that is Kid Tech, who is just a sneeze away from being killed. He goes prone, not in time, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. K&D takes the game 5-2. PBA is knocked out of the semifinals, and K&D is moving on. Now we just have to wait and see exactly what happens between Rush and TKO to find out who they will be facing in the finals. Number 3 coming in with a 12-4 game. Man, rough. Toma was killed 11 times. Rough game from the boys of PBA. But K&D coming out on top, ladies and gentlemen. You have it right here again. K&D moving on into the finals. Hope you all enjoyed. Until next time, I'm Super Sand. You know what? I'm not out just yet. Tell you what though, that was a good game. I mean, it was back and forth. Both teams were just absolutely just slowed down for 3 rounds. Just about. It was just sit in the back, rotate around each other. That was an interesting game. Not gonna lie, I enjoyed it. But don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, later on, I do believe it is 4 p.m. Central, the All-Star game will be played, and yours truly will be shoutcasting that as well. So come back, check it out. I'll be live at 4 p.m. Central again today. All-Star game. Come back and see me. Until next time, I'm Super Sand. I'm out.